to have got there, and it's opened up quite a few doors. All right, we are now live on TikTok. Always good to be there. Let's start our Xfinity timer and get rolling. Question of the day: if you could consistently scam people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars in a card game, would you try it? Um, it's one of those things, man, where like ethically, you shouldn't do it, but if it's enough that you could retire and take care of all your loved ones, it would be a pretty big temptation, I think. The concern I would have in my risk aversion would be getting kind of addicted to doing it and the easy money. Because if somebody realizes that you've done them wrong, that could be the end of your time, right? Somebody could just say, I'm coming to the game and I'm taking you out of this life. So I don't know. I'd like to say I would never do anything wrong like that, but it kind of depends on the situation. I think some of these guys probably got themselves caught up there a bit. Spencer, how's it going? Yeah, and I guess those games are supposed to be legit. The ones that we're talking about, like Chauncey Billups is alleged to be involved in. It's just one of those things where most card rooms don't host games that are that big of stakes. So, you may have to go somewhere to somebody's house, and supposedly there's no rake and there's this and that, but who knows? Who knows what type of unsavory characters you might run into if you're having a little too much success on a given day. You might get taken out back and roughed up and have to give back some chips or something. Exactly. Yeah, I've never heard of this term because I never played at super high limits. I used to play a lot on low limits, but I always played online. But I guess they call these guys a face card because it's a face that people recognize, and they give comfort, they give some relaxation. Well, hey, Chauncey Billups is playing. I know who Chauncey Billups is. Chauncey has a few skeletons in the closet now. Now he's going to be put in adult daycare there for a while. Oh no, the pop-up pick for Allen. This is going to be bad for me. Emilio, Art, Jaden, Big Boy, Owen, everybody welcome in on TikTok chat. Please be sure to follow, share, and like. I'm chatting with Josh, and apparently it is a 4-year partner anniversary for my stream. I'm trying to get my my vertical stream available, and that guy got me great. He boomed me there. I was looking to get my chat and snap it into OBS. I didn't realize he was running a conversion, so I got. Oh well. Josh, what do you think about that question? Would you do it? Would you kind of be sort of maybe on the fence, like I feel like I would be? Some people you don't want to be associated with. I read a lot of comments about the whole thing, and even if you get a little bit associated with them, right, you can end up where there's more and more coercion towards them expecting more and more from you, and I think it's a slippery slope if you get started kind of keeping bad company, so to speak. Cooper Couple get us a nice grab. Lady Rage, how's your day going? Thanks for being here, Lady Rage. Bill, Chase, Elijah, good to see everybody there. Let's see, you being tight, so at least think about it. 350K, you just need to see me there. Yeah, right? You're there, and they might even let you win, right? Like, you can probably win in the card game, and if you don't, oh well, they got you covered type of deal. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Got going here a little bit ago, and just getting set up, and hopefully going to play good in this new most feared event thing that they got going on. Tomorrow we have some live college football, so I'm looking forward to streaming that. I might try streaming it here. I'll probably just keep it to the red platform because they format that quite a bit differently. Still disappointed I threw that pick 6 though in this game. How are the kids doing? Do you guys have any fun plans for the weekend, Lady Rage? Josh, you have any fun plans? Anybody on TikTok? We are multi-streaming, so come on in. Don't be shy. We want to talk sports with you guys. World Series starts tonight, right? Probably be better. Come lose. Yeah, that probably is better. Yes, it reset. I was 2 wins in on this previous run because I think the 4 wins is when you get like the maximum candy. and it made me finish the event. Now it's like a new event, but I think it's the exact same format. Hey, Windsor's here. What's up, Windsor? Windsor, how you been, buddy? Do you have any fun weekend plans coming up? Cam's in the house. Cam, how are you? Kids are doing great. Daughter has basketball game on Saturday. I just signed up my kids for basketball, but we don't start till January. I plan to get them started on just doing practice drills and stuff with me and getting some conditioning going. So hopefully they can, hit the ground running and have a fun year. Windsor, thanks very much for the heart me. Going to try to find the costume this weekend. What do you have in mind, Windsor? Or are you just going to wait and see what looks good to you at the store type of deal? Warren will regulate. Old timers get the Warren G regulate reference. All right, let's see. At the driving range, working on the driver game today, right now for Cam. Cam, here's what you're supposed to do at the range. Yeah, we're not going to get into a political deal, friend. No politics. I mean, I know you're trying to turn it into something like that, but yeah, message was denied rightfully so. The streams tend to just slide out of control when that happens. Let's see, gonna wing it, probably get some sort of mask. So Cam, at the range, they say don't just hit 60 balls with your driver. What you should do is hit a shot with your driver, then hit a shot with like a 7-iron, and then hit like a wedge shot, like you're playing through the round mentally with your clubs. And then you might want to tee off with a 3-wood, and then hit a 5-iron, and then hit a different wedge towards a different target. Although I completely get it. It's more fun to just grip it and rip it out of the range. But that's the... at least it's recommended to be like a more successful practice that way. Yeah, Seattle's been okay so far, Windsor, for sure. Playing some decent football right now. At the range, mostly use the short irons. That's where most of the game is played for Josh. Give it a go this round here. Cam's liking it. But yeah, there was a held message on the purple chat. Appreciate you watching, friend, but yeah, I just want to avoid getting into too much political stuff. And I know you were tying it to sports, but still, certain names get mentioned, and it's like saying Bloody Mary in the mirror, then everybody goes sideways. Let's see, Moser, thanks for jumping in on the Heart Me. How's your day going, Moser? Moser with the rose as well. All right, the guy got a pick 6 on me. It popped up, and his lineman just scooped it and went the other way. So let's see how we go on the defensive side here for a bit. Scrambling around with Ward, and he's able to buy times for Adams to get free. Can't hit a free throw. Need to practice that. Most boring part, but it's a lot of points. Yes, that's true. Yeah, you gotta work on the fundamentals and the boring stuff. Just like being able to putt inside of 3 feet. Those putts count a lot. Especially when you miss them, you feel like you really left some strokes out there in the golf world. Golf and basketball are similar like that. No, go get her, Alex. You didn't upset anybody. It was just Automod held it. I saw the name and I was like, let's not go down that path. I'm still waking up here. I think the Dodgers win the World Series comfortably, unfortunately. I'd be happy for Toronto to get in and pull that off, but I think it'll be Dodgers like in 5 games or something. Just take the gimme. Yeah, because you'll miss it. Yep. So yeah, everybody on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. We gotta get the follows going. If you're not tapping, you're napping, and all the good stuff, as we say around TikTok. They're just insanely loaded. It's unfair, says Windsor. Yeah, the Dodgers are insanely loaded. And they're pitching great. Like, the whole rotation's pitching really well there for Los Angeles right now. It's going to be tough for Toronto to pull that off. I'll take time and try to get this guy off the field. We'll probably need the 4th down stop. So I got caught off guard. I didn't know it was partner anniversary thing. Probably should have done a partner anniversary celebration stream. We still can, but today's got the little party hats on the purple platform. I think it was this time in 2001 when I got partnered. Pretty sure it's a 4-year partner anniversary. Sherm was in tight. I thought I was going to pick that off, but slides past Sherman and it's a touchdown the wrong way as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, the pick six looming huge here so far. And he's able to get into Adams. I thought I was rubbing that route and stopping him from getting the completion. I thought wrong. Although it's not the first time. Hey, what's happening in Madden Undefeated? How's your day going? Well, give us good field position, so we got that going for us. Alright, let me give an important shout out to everybody listening. Please check out seriousfun.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience with a high quality, high medical care environment. So again, it's seriousfun.org to give children a opportunity to go have a great time at camp. They may not otherwise be able to do so. We got Mitch, Josh, Josiah, Nikki, Jonathan, Colby, Peyton, and Brad all in the house. This is a great time of the year for sports. We got NHL, NBA. We've got World Series games and football's in full swing. What's everybody looking forward to watching the most this weekend? My Seahawks are idle, and I'm just looking forward to a stress-free weekend. Watch Golden State get an overtime win against the Nuggets yesterday, and they play again tonight against Portland. Portland's going to be super dramatic game to go into because it's going to be Thiago Splitter taking over as head coach while Chauncey Billups sorts out the situation, which I don't think he's going to sort his way out of it, but you know, we'll see. Stranger things have happened, right? Jonathan, hey, thanks for following. I like the hat. How's your day going? Aiden the Goat, thank you as well. Lights are starting to flash, and the timer goes up when you guys follow. So yeah, everybody please follow if you haven't. That crackdown was crazy. I think it, you know, we always say this when these things happen. I think it could be the tip of the iceberg, Windsor. I think there could be a lot more layers to this thing than we know about, because I think it may have kind of started with Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert, whether he did or he didn't, he's leaning into being a snitch right now. He showed up, I guess, to his podcast or whatever, and had the idea to troll, and he grabbed a brown paper bag and wrote snitch lunch on it. So, you know, if Arenas is running his mouth, will Chauncey Billups run his mouth? Will other people that are implicated start singing, and who else may be caught up in all this? Lakers have 2 active players involved in it as well. I don't believe so. I think what happened with the Lakers was a non-paid assistant who used to play in the league. I want to say it's Damian Jones, was supposedly telling people that LeBron was hurt and he was going to miss games. That was, you know, information that shouldn't have been privy to the public like that, or at least privy to his friends. So as far as the Lakers, the franchise was implicated, but I don't think there's any active players. As much as I want it to be, yeah, take down Luka and LeBron, I don't think that was the case. And I could be completely wrong, too. Texas Longhorns, thanks for following. Who's your favorite Longhorn of all time? He was on the Cavs finals team in 06, says Josh. That sounds right for his timeline. Glibby, classic gunslinger. Well, it didn't even get in that late field goal, but we're battling. Hopefully we get a turnover here. So yeah, Longhorns. What do you think about Arch Manning? Arch got the best of my Sooners a week or two ago. Whenever the Sooners start getting into the top 10, they inevitably drop a game to an unranked team, and they did it that time. Saw him on the courtside years ago, and I was like, you think that's him? Never looked into it. Yeah, pretty sure, yep, Damian Jones. Another one kind of lighting his life on fire for what? I get it a little bit more with like the back of the roster guys. And I know there's 2 different things going on right now. Billups supposedly told his friends that some of the Blazer players were going to be shut down ahead of anybody getting an announcement too. So Billups is kind of on the double dip here on both of these things. But I get more of a back of the roster guy doing it that hasn't made millions and millions. It doesn't have that generational wealth. But if you've been in the league and you've made 50 million, 100 million plus, whatever, like I think they said Terry Rozier's career earnings are around $150 million now. I don't understand you know, throwing away millions over what was got to be pocket change to him. Exactly. Yeah, Chauncey, what are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I could see more, you know, the guys that minimum contract type guys taking that risk. Kind of similar to, you know, baseball players. You know, occasionally a guy gets popped for performance enhancers. If you're back of the roster dude trying to stick around, um, you know, in the major leagues or something, I could see taking the risk. But if you're already an all-star, like, why are you doing that? Sure, you want the edge in the next big contract, but you don't have to do everything crazy. Yeah, Aaron Gordon was nuts. I actually had Gordon on my underdog play. I felt like he'd have a big game against us. He usually does, especially with Wiggins no longer being on our team, because Wiggins was usually our premier wing defender. This is the default field. It's like a most feared field for this most feared event to earn extra candy and power up the players from the most feared thing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather play in the Seahawk field or any NFL field. I was trying to run blitz. It didn't work out. This one's getting to the range where maybe I should consider tossing it. Let me take one more drive. No, yeah, it's all good, Josh. Yeah, Jokic didn't shoot particularly well. I thought they defended him somewhat well. He had some really open looks, though, too, that you kind of think he would make on an average night. Wags, did you stay up and watch the game, or you just look at the highlights? There's a few times where, like, Draymond even bothered to close out on Jokic and he would brick, so I kept expecting him to sink a lot more of those shots than he did. Jamal Murray played pretty well, too. Everybody on TikTok, hey, good to see you guys. See Angel, Dawson, Austin, Bebop, Cruz, Megs. Yeah. Everybody, tell me what sport you're watching the most these days. A lot of sports action right now. This is one of those sweet spots for sports fans. There's a time in the spring where everything's kind of going too. It's your boy from Kansas. Go Bears, says Austin. Where are the Bears going, Austin? Wags, when does Purdue tip off? Yeah, Curry played really well. Particularly late. Curry, he kind of got locked in the zone there for Steph. To the bowl all year long, says Austin. I thought I read that Purdue's preseason #1 ranked team. And I thought about you. And I figured that, you know, I'm not going to know anything about Purdue that you don't already know, so I didn't post it over in your Discord or anything. See, Jeremy, Norman, TN Brave, how are you guys doing? I may try an onside, and if we don't get it, just call it a game. You guys have been really good on offense. And he started off with a pick six, so that was terrible. It was just a pop-up play for anybody joining late. Purdue versus Kentucky. Oh, it's tonight. Okay. So there we go. There's more sports. College hoops is back. I'm sure there's probably been a game or two, but yeah, that's big-time college basketball. You got a new follower. It's Darth JKZ. How's it going, Darth? Who's your favorite football team, Darth? And they come in bunches sometimes. Next one is Jeebers, fan of Duke. Jeebers, who's your favorite Blue Devil alumni? I really don't know my favorite Duke guy. Maybe Grant Hill off the top of my head. Darth is a Ravens fan. Grant Hill was on the Peacock game, the Warriors' first game against the Lakers, doing color commentary. He's fairly decent at it. Oh, he had decent pass pressure. He was able to drop it in underneath. I'll let this drive play out and see if we get a stop somehow. 3 and out, 4 and out type of deal. Right, he'll take the delay game. But this one pretty much chasing from the start. Big Grayson Allen fan. There was rumors of the Warriors trading for Allen there a little bit during the offseason, and he's one of those guys that I don't really want to root for, but I would hope he'd be productive on the team till he was gone type of thing. Let's see. Colin, D. Martin, Cardo Supreme, everybody welcome in. I don't think I talked about it on stream. Very sad that the muscle hamster passed away. Sounded like he was having some severe mental health issues. For Doug Martin, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back. Yeah, they would be a very ignitable combo together. I can't pull him down short, unfortunately for me. Could have, if I had used it better, but once he got into the animation, he had to lean forward. So that's probably it. Oh, well, maybe not yet. McCollum going to get us a pick six, and now the ball game is back on. Now this guy did make me expend my timeouts, so we'll see how it goes, but little glimmer of light there. But he said, nope, not today. No RPO for you. Let's see, Johnny, Jevin, Michael, everybody welcome in. Today's question of the day that I had for us is, would you prefer to go to the lake or go to the ocean? So, yeah, please weigh in. Lake or ocean? That's the question of the day. Going to try again on this onside. And he's going to get the one-hand grab. That didn't look too secure, but fortunately it doesn't bounce out. Beat the Niners says run it back. I'd like to run it back. We're trying. Hey, run it back. Are you watching vertically or in landscape mode? Where that the ocean team is called the Lakers sounds like a conspiracy, says Josh. Because I got the same chat pasted in twice, and I wonder if I did something wrong. Should have two different live streams there for you guys. Alright, so running back looks like he's in the vertical upon me popping in there and checking. So I think I just didn't copy the landscape stream somehow. Because landscape could have a different chatter in it, is what I'm getting at. Where you multi-stream it to the red side. Let's see, Brady, J, CPN, George, Charles Hall. How are you guys doing? Stop him for a loss. He can't quite in this game here. All right, now we got both chats going. But yeah, good to have you in the chat. Run it back. Love you to subscribe and hit the thumbs up for us since you're hanging out. We're trying, buddy. How's your day going, Wolverine? I think he's going to take a delay game on purpose. Trying to get every second off on me. You know, I'm a Giants hater, so I'm hoping it's going to backfire. I was wondering if he's going to have credibility with guys that are not a lot younger than he is. You know, like a Verlander type. And I don't think he's done anything in the professional ranks before for the Tennessee head coach. You know, there's always that thing about college coaches going into the pros, and if their system's going to adapt, you know, with, you know, like a Nick Saban, right? Like he went to the NFL, didn't work out. It happens with guys like Calipari, coached in the NBA. I don't know if it's as much of a thing with baseball, but I do wonder if some of these baseball guys are not going to respect him necessarily walking in and trying to command the dugout. Weston's in the house, and the buddy's doing pretty well. So it's not bad. Team's on the bye week. Yeah, me too. It's going to be a relaxing week, hopefully. Well, I got to get out of bounds. Luckily, it let me stumble out of there. Yeah, you don't see it in baseball, so I don't know. I mean, I hope it backfires spectacularly on the Giants. Definitely one of the franchises I dislike the most in sports. Let's see, Mike, thanks for following. Who's your favorite football team, Mike? Let's see, question of the day, Lake Ocean. Josh would say it's a tie, probably super controversial. I definitely like going to the lake a lot. Tried the double pass, thought I might catch him flat, didn't work out. Well, he bled it all the way down. There was like 20-something seconds, I think, when I got it. Maybe a bit less. My favorite team, Gavin, that's what you guys are supposed to guess today. that's in the title, and fortunately he just shoots right through. Oh, definitely the Giants. The Giants played a hand in the A's moving. They have connections to John Fisher, so that's kind of a weird bedmates thing, you know, where they should be rivals, but Fisher, I think, grew up a Giants fan and has a connection to their front office, and yeah, they blocked the move to San Jose when the A's gave San Jose territorial rights to the Giants back in the '90s. The Giants were going to head to Tampa before the Rays expanded in. Um, but the A's said, "Hey, you want to try to relocate to San Jose? Go ahead." Then years later, the A's supposedly had a deal to go and build in San Jose, and the Giants blocked it, which is kind of dumb because San Jose is not particularly close to Oakland or San Francisco. Oakland's closer, but yeah, I can't stand the Giants front office and their ownership group. So anything bad can happen to them. I'm up for it. As, you know, aside from like player injuries or something. Let's see. Clearly the Seahawks. Go Niners, says Jake. Jake, very good. Yes, Jake figured it out. Mike looks like he has Cooper Kupp on his profile picture. Weston, thanks for the heart me. We love the heart me's. As you guys may know, it puts you on the TikTok team. Lakes, low tide, no salt, ocean, high tide, heavy salt, but the temperature. Yeah, I feel like going out to the lake kind of has that standing on the edge of the world feeling, and it sort of puts you in a weird, not necessarily weird or bad, but sort of that mind shift, right? Like, you know, what's it all about? What's it for? Why am I here? You know, all those kind of questions of mankind. I definitely get that feeling when I'm out looking over the ocean, when I do go to the ocean. But for me, it's never something negative. It's just like, yeah, it's really cool to look out here. Just showing support for Weston. Hey, appreciate it, Weston. Where's the tech area? Where's the Niners play? Santa Clara. Worst players ever traveled to for a conference? Yes, the Niners play in Santa Clara. So the A's, if they would have got the move to San Jose, I guess there was some room, and I don't know if it's been filled in with anything since then. There was some room around where the San Jose Sharks play, so they would have built close to where the Sharks were at and had a sports complex. Hey, Weston, thanks for the TikTok as well. Weston's been the one-man hype train here. Didn't see anything down the field. Tried to zap that out. But yeah, Santa Clara is kind of a weird spot. Driven through it a few times. I've never gone for a Niners game yet. I did see him play in Candlestick a long time ago. Your hotel room overlooked Levi Stadium. It was a desert island. Yeah, it's weird where it's at. Took a while. Thankfully, we had some pass protection, but probably dropped too far back in the drop. Not able to get that completion there. Anthony just jumped in. What's up, Anthony? Thanks for following. Went to the field and stuff, but everything had to be catered. Gavin, you got that right. Call Gavin, I don't know, call him Columbo. You got that one correct. I have a different jersey on underneath, but it's too cold right now, so that's why the hoodie's on. So I thought I could throw you guys off on the jersey, but we'll see. Man, I don't know how to pronounce your nickname. Is it Soar? Soar, thanks for following. The way the lettering is set up there, I don't know. Getting in some Madden runs for the gym. Oh, what you doing at the gym today, Anthony? I mean, I know you're getting the gains, but is it a cardio day, back, chest, leg day? What you up to down there? Walk 2 miles to go get a small sub inside the hotel. Just saying, I don't want to do all this walking. I just want to enjoy being out in California. M's in the house. M, did you rejoice at the Seattle Mariner loss? Working on arms and chest. Definitely upper body day for sure for Anthony. Nice, Anthony. I'm glad you got your plan already laid out. Oh, no way Warren stopped. He's supposed to go through on that route. I think it's one of those where he has the option, but I threw in anticipation of him coming out the side door, and he just stops. Seahawks turn it over on the one with a pass. Should have known. But yeah, that sucks. That was a good drive, and bad result. Let's see, favorite muscle group to work on for Josh is shoulders. They had one of those pulley machines at the gym. I used to close it. I would work for them like 2 hours a day when I worked at the golf course, and it was great for developing this little horseshoe at the top of the tricep, that muscle. So that was always just kind of a unnecessary workout that I put more time into because I like doing those pull downs and having that kind of, if I was wearing like a tank top or something, just kind of defined there. Kenny, why wouldn't you tell me when to hold them and when to fold them? When to walk away and when to run? The play was fine. Warren just stopped his route, Kenny. Don't be results-oriented all your life, Kenny. What would Dolly Parton say? That you're an island in the stream? Kenny Rogers guy was chirping at me. Does Kenny Rogers still have that chain of restaurants? Or not anymore? Arnold's are your favorite exercise. It's a twisting shoulder press for Josh. Yeah, you get the little twist in there and you hit it better. But he says it's all about results. And we can't get the pass breakup. I was trying to blow that one up to get the turnover on downs. Wilted Rose, thanks for following, Wilted. How's your day been? This looks like a run to the right. Oh, got me good on the play fake. And not able to crash down fast enough to intercept it or break it up. You know, the record's nice. I think they're not a very convincing team, honestly. Even like the Houston Texans game, they should have put Houston away and won that like 40-10 or something. Instead, they had to keep the starters in late. Leonard Williams got injured late. Thankfully, it seemed like it wasn't a long-term injury or a major injury. But they just mess around too much. Almost lost the Cardinal game. Jacksonville hung around, blew the game to San Francisco. They blew the game to Tampa that they had the lead late in. Not that you're going to win every single week out, but yeah, I'm not convinced on Seattle at all. Kobe, how are you, buddy? Thanks for being here. Thank you for the heart me. I saw you were live yesterday, Kobe. I went in and I started tapping the screen, and then you paused your live. I couldn't hear at that moment, but I saw you were doing your thing, so I was glad you were on and creating some content, Kobe. All right, got him on 4th down. Let's see what happens. The shapeshifter coming through. Sometimes luck is all you need. Since he sucked the year they went to the Super Bowl. Yep, sometimes you just get hot at the right time, or you get the right matchups, or you get, the ball bouncing the right way. Yeah, sometimes you just got to be good enough to put yourself in position for some luck to go your way. And there's a turnover on downs. Yeah, I was happy to see you were on, man. Em, what do you think about the Seahawks so far? 5-2 going into the bye week, certainly solid though. I can't complain about the record too much. Right, DK on the streak, and they're not going to get Mr. Metcalf. What a big jump. Let's see, Mike, thank you for following. Mike, who is your favorite NFL team? Thank you, Mike Plays Games. Happy partner anniversary. It's been a life changer since becoming a partner. It's kind of like one thing led to another type of deal. So, yeah, we just keep looking for the opportunities, but I think it certainly opens some doors for me. Let's see. Kobe, thanks for the Go Popular. Definitely some things we can fix. Feel like we'll make a Super Bowl contenders. I feel like we're going to get bounced in the first or second round if we even make the playoffs. I don't think we can play that slot ball against good teams. Now, if they tighten it up and they maybe trade for a right guard, because that guard play from Bradford is really sketchy, yeah, maybe we will mess around and go deeper into the year than I expect. Mr. Broken Pancreas. How's it going, Mr. Broken Pancreas? What a name. Coming into the community today. Thanks for following. Everybody that follows, the timer goes up, the lights flash, and we want everybody to be a part of the community. So please follow, share, and like. If you're on TikTok, there's a little share button in the bottom right. And the more shares we get, the harder it pushes us on the For You page. Let's see, would you rather win close games to make the playoffs or get knocked out? Hold on. I want to be sure I'm reading this right. Josh says, would you rather win close games and make the playoffs and get knocked out or lose close games and get the high draft pick. Oh, I'd rather get in the playoffs. Just because you never know how it's going to unfold type of thing. Like maybe star quarterback on the other side wakes up with 103 fever and you can't play or something and you fluke your way through. So I would always take the opportunity to go to the playoffs, even if I don't have a high expectation. Because sometimes you get surprised. But, you know, if you're not going to make it, if you're mathematically eliminated, there are times I felt myself preferring the teams to lose so we get a higher draft choice, which probably is the wrong thing to do. Mace, thanks for following. We might sign Lockett back. I figured the fan base was going to speculate on that, although I don't think we're going to get Lockett back, personally. But maybe I'm wrong. Because I don't know who Lockett would replace. I know there's some injuries, so maybe he would get, like, Dariki Young's spot or something, but I feel like they weren't too happy with each other. Because Lockett announced he was moving on from the team. That was the day that Metcalf came out with his trade demands. And I think they did that in coordination, being unhappy with the front office, DK and Tyler together. Snowboard welcome in. So I kind of feel like Tyler's going to want to go to the 49ers or the Rams or something just to try to stick it to us. But maybe I'm reading too much into it. Let me take a timeout there. Playoffs easy. Few lucky games in your champions. Yep. And I think with football, there's definitely that easy path possibility type of thing. Maybe more so than other sports. Like baseball, okay, you're going to win multiple games across series. Same with the NBA, NHL. With it being single elimination in the NFL, yeah, some fluky stuff can happen for sure. Kobe, thanks so much for sharing the stream. Definitely good to get the Kobe friends in here. And then, yeah, snowboard was our latest follower. Snowboard, when's the last time you went snowboarding? Thanks for joining the chat today. Tomorrow should be a double stream. I'll be on for some Madden in the morning, and then I think it's 12 my time that we have the college football game. I'm going to double check on that. I have it scheduled on my my red platform. Yeah, it's 12 Pacific, so 3 o'clock Eastern. We'll have New Mexico versus Utah State. Both teams coming in with a 4-3 record, so I hope you guys jump in for that one. Browns beat the mess out of the Steelers in the playoffs, and the offense barely had to do anything. We'll get the 84 McCaffrey card, which I don't really have use for, so he'll probably turn into training if I can't pop him in a set. Tanner's in the house. Tanner, how are you, buddy? Don't think Lockett would play over anyone in that wide receiver core if it means anything. Yeah, like I don't know. Like would Lockett replace Jake Bobo or something maybe? Yeah, it was weird. It seemed like your message got held or something, but it wasn't held on my end where you needed to submit it. Yeah, good luck to the Lobos for sure. Internet issues. Tanner, I'm good. It's apparently my partner anniversary on the Purple platform. I'm partnered for 4 years now. Andrew, what's up, buddy? Andrew's in the red chat today. All right, we need to win 4 in a row to get maximum candy on this thing. You're working 35 hours today and tomorrow for college sports for Kobe. Kobe, that's a lot of hours, buddy. Did you get enough rest for all that? Tanner says he's been watching about 3-4 years. Mike remembers the partner push days. He was talking about it a while back and how many hours I was on back in that partner push. I think I streamed over 200 hours a couple months there back to back. We were pushing for a bit. All right, Seahawks and Bills. The battle of Marshawn Lynch. The battle of Nate Odom. Nate Odom was a big-time free agent the Seahawks signed. And as he made his way up to the Pacific Northwest, playing a pickup basketball game, blew out his knee, and never played for the Seahawks. Spent all day yesterday, slept a long time today for Kobe. Perfect, Kobe. You're ready to rock. Threw that one on the money, but not able to hang on. Good pass coverage. Doesn't feel like Lockett would just throw them off. Doesn't seem like he acted the best in Tennessee. Yeah, the Lockett thing I don't get what's going on there with Tyler. You know, I know he wanted to keep playing. I know his contract in Seattle was too expensive, and he's a cap casualty and all that stuff. But you know, he took a long time to land in Tennessee and chose Tennessee. And I thought he was going to go in there and be a mentor to Cam Ward and the young receiving crew. And you know, he's asking for his release not even halfway through the season. So I don't really get what's going on with Tyler. Spencer, thanks for following. How are you, Spencer? This guy's defense is tough. Probably shouldn't have went for it there, but got too aggressive. Wonder if they don't have a strong leader in the room. Like, Tyler should have been that strong leader, in my opinion. But seems like he chose not to lead by example type of deal. But yeah, Spencer, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for following. Who's your favorite football team, Spencer? Yeah, and the impression of Tyler is that he was always really loved around Seattle and, you know, good guy in the locker room, blah, blah, blah. But maybe different circumstances and situation caused him to act different. I don't know. Yeah, hard to do much with an interim coach. Maybe that was part of it, too, was the head coach getting fired is why Tyler wanted out. But the head coach wasn't really putting up good results there. And Dickerson bounces through the blocking, and we're down quick here. As a Browns fan, your criticism of maybe the best defensive end in Myles Garrett is that he just goes out and kills it, isn't much of a leader. Motivated to be good. Thanks for following Motivated. Alright. We need to get motivated to try to come back in the game. Trying to get a $50 game, he says. No. We're not doing that around here. Motivated, that's why your term was held up. Let's see, the Ginger Pope. Welcome aboard, Ginger Pope. Yeah, this isn't that type of stream. I think it's just a pure loser for a content creator to do that type of deal. Now, if you knew the person and you knew they were going to hold up their end of the bargain and you beat them and, you know, they fulfill it, fine. But you just get somebody random come into your stream and say they want to play like you do. Like, how do I know that you're going to hold up your bargain? And then if I lose, of course I have to do it because my reputation's at stake here. Let's see, Deuce, welcome aboard. maybe he will, maybe he won't. So far they haven't done anything wrong other than just ask for something that we don't do. See, give me 3 Xboxes. That we can do, Mike. This is a charity stream, but only for the charities that we like, not for random folks coming in with stranger danger feelings to us. And get a big play from Kamara. Was he really asking you that? But yeah, no, I won't do it. What would you do with 3 Xboxes? You just put one in every room, including the bathroom, so that way you just don't have to lose any progress on your game. Yeah, we haven't told anybody to warm up the bacon grease in a minute. They are my favorite team. My plan was to wear a jersey today, but it was a little cold, so I'll probably switch to the jersey. It'll make it a lot more confusing for people to guess my favorite teams. Exactly, yeah, just never leave. Hey, buddy, we love you to follow since you're also a Seahawks fan. But yeah, I'm a Seahawks supporter from way back in the 80s. Not one of the original, whatever they call them, the 50-year club fans, because I wasn't born back then, but 45-year club. 40-year club, probably, because I had to be a little bit aware of what sports was. Let's see. So it's Cleone, a hockey nut. How should I pronounce that? Cleone. Do I post there? I do. Yeah, same name there. We're live there right now. Niner, Giants, Raptors, Blackhawks guy. Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Boy, Devontae Adams keeps getting blown up by his defensive back. That is ticking me off. Hang on to the ball, Devontae. In fact, we're going to do a big stream on that platform tomorrow for college football. We got the rights to some college football games. Yeah, his defense is clamps. How about the Blue Jays? I think the Blue Jays are getting bounced in 5, but I'm glad they beat the Mariners. Always appreciate them for that. Hey, thanks so much, buddy. Yeah, sub count trickling up there. We're close to 6,000 subs. I probably, in hindsight, should have kept Lynch in the block, but, you know, hindsight's always 20/20. So he's got an activated Dickerson card, and he's been running over my defenders. Buster Posey is running the Giants really interestingly as president of baseball ops. I hope it all backfires spectacularly for Buster, and he slanders his own name into the mud there of San Francisco. Will LA win the championship? We're talking Dodgers, Saul? I think they do. Let's see. Josh likes the Yankees, Cowboys, Dodgers, Warriors, Lakers, Red Sox, Chiefs. He's really into sports. Yeah, you don't sound like a casual sports fan at all, Josh. Yeah, talking baseball. Yeah, I think the Dodgers win. I know some really nice Blue Jay fans, so I'd be happy if the Jays pulled off for those guys, but I feel like that Dodger team's tough to stop. We get a Hamilton pick and we're back in the ball game. Dodgers just unfair, they're so good. Yeah, people were concerned because they were struggling at times during the regular season. I never got too into that. I just thought, like, if they make the playoffs, they'll be okay. They're tough to beat in a series. Unlimited money and talent. Yep. Then you get a guy like Shohei saying, yeah, go ahead and defer it interest-free. You guys can pay me later. Not sure how fair that is in the baseball world, but that's the situation we're in. And that makes them even more of a juggernaut because now they're not having to pay all that big money contract right away. Oh, Matt's in the house. What's up, Matt? Matt, thanks for being there. KP, thank you for the follow. KP, tell us about yourself. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? I do mind. Yeah, no self-promotion. I'm sorry, friend. But I appreciate you asking ahead of time. Sometimes people just YOLO it. Dodgers will be horrible in 10 years when they have to pay all that deferred money, says Tanner. I'm not sure if I buy that, Tanner. The reason I'm not sure if I buy it is because they're going to make more money over the 10 years. Shohei will probably pay for himself in a season or two with all the increased revenue from TV deals, from jersey sales, from more people turning the turnstiles and all that. KP, you know what? Nobody asked. Oh, wait a minute. You mean to the hockey nut guy? Now I see what you mean, KP. I thought you were dumping on me. I'm like, KP, I'm doing my best on the stream, man. KP off the top rope. But now I got you, KP. Yeah, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to be rude to you, but it's just like, come on. Some people do find the stream. Let's see. Your team will win the World Series, says Kobe. Yeah, this guy's defense has been flying. Thankfully, we convert on 4th and forever there. You think the NL adopted the DH in part because of Shohei? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, they might have. Should have pushed the Angels to the World Series, swept them in the regular season, says Mike plays games. But who would be your guys' manager in that scenario, Mike? Baseball salary cap is stupid, where you have to pay money, not get any consequences. There's no baseball salary cap, Tanner. I'm Mr. Green. Thanks for following. There's revenue sharing and stuff, but there's no salary cap. So if you want to spend it, you can for now. We'll see if we get one eventually. Braves getting a new manager. Who do you want to take over the Braves? Coffee time. Good luck to the Blue Jays. Love it that coffee time's here. And I was just asked who I think will win and all that stuff. I think Dodgers win, but I hope the Blue Jays win for you and for Noah. Are you trying to go to any games, coffee time, for the World Series games? Almost ran it in, but not there. Am I ever going to play squads? I play some squads with you, Matt. Maybe, maybe like Sunday night or something if you're around. Let's see, Jays and 7. It's going to go enjoy it with some adult friends and beverages tonight in Toronto. So coffee time's going to be on the town. Wanted to let that rip, but I don't think it was there. Chowderhead's in the house. Chowderhead, how are you, friend? What are the best theme teams in MUT, for my opinion? I really don't know off the top of my head. I'm running Seattle because I'm a Seahawks fan, though. Your team's 89, so your team's better than mine. I think I'm 87 currently, Matt. Yeah, that's going to be picked. Dang it. Was trying to high point it. Bad mistake. Got a big turnover to get myself in a spot to get back level, and now he's going to pick 6 this thing. It's a 100-yard return. This guy's had a good team, and just made it harder on myself. Reserve seats for 20 of you guys. Getting ready for tomorrow. Doing well, no work today. Mom's coming for the weekend. Oh, awesome, Chowderhead. How far is the travel for her? Let's see. Kobe says Dodgers in 5. All right, we got Chowderhead in the house. Coffee time's here. Fellas, when's the last time everybody played MLB The Show? That goes for anybody in chat. I did touch it, I think, last week to do a little bit of the solos. Oh, yeah, Ravens is probably decent. Usually Ravens gets like Ed Reed and Ray Lewis and those guys. Hope the Dodgers win. Good franchise. They still have told under contract for medical insurance. I don't know what you mean there. Oh, tolls. Tolls under, yes. I kind of forgot about the whole tolls situation. At least a couple months. Chowderhead played MLB this morning. He's trying to get back after it. Noah, thanks for becoming our latest follower. How's your day been, Noah? Metcalf was there. I couldn't put it on him. I know you did, Noah. Yeah, that's why I thanked you for following. There are some tough games over here in this most feared event deal. Chowderhead, thanks for resubscribing. We're going to open a pack for you and get your name on the subscriber wall. But yeah, Noah, tell us about yourself. Who's your football team? Yeah, everybody be like Noah and hit the follow button. Exactly. Cody did. Thanks, Cody. Cody, who do you support as a NFL fan? Cowboys for life. Oh, you and Matt are going to get along. Matt, did you get to watch Cooper Flagg's debut? How did he look at point guard for your Mavericks, if you did get to watch him? Yeah, I think this one's one to throw back. I didn't have a win streak anyways. His defense has been electric. Plus, I screwed it up on the last drive, so let's get on to one weekend win. Good game to the Bills, dude. Season isn't over. Can't wait for the draft. This linebacker core is hard to watch, says Mike, and he's talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, hey, we got a subscriber on the Purple platform. Today's my Purple partner anniversary. 4 years as a partner. AJ Clark, thanks for following. It's pack dedicated to coffee time, and we'll get his name on the sub wall. Rough start, but he had Wimby on him. I didn't even realize he had a rough game. I knew he was playing a little bit of point guard throughout the preseason for you guys. Yeah, it's tough to adjust to that NBA level when the games count. I'm sure Flag will be okay. He missed 8 shots. All right, first in the pack, Micah Parsons. Next in the pack, rising star, Michael Pratt. It's related to the actor Chris Pratt. No, I don't know. Making stuff up. AJ, Cody, and Mr. Raccoon, thanks for following. Mr. Raccoon, when was the last time you dug around in a trash can? Levante's still great. We aren't getting pass coverage from our Mike or Will linebackers. Got a Sora invite. It's almost upsetting how real it can make you and your friends look doing something. Yeah, the Sora thing's kind of crazy. And that's just, I'm assuming you're on the free, open to the general public, mess around, have fun deal. Jerry Judy, also in the pack, dedicated to coffee time. Imagine how good the tools are that are paid tools, premium tools that are out there you know, like our governments can work and stuff, um, or somebody trying to run a conspiracy or trick people. And it's just getting better because just a couple years ago the AI stuff looked really choppy. Now it's tough to find the little clues that something is not reality. And I know with Sora there's a watermark, but you know, some of the stuff doesn't have watermarks. We're going to try Mr. Collins. Let's see, Noah Riley Jr. Welcome in, Noah. Those of you that just followed, please tell me your favorite NFL team if you haven't told us already. Jury duty. Yep, he's got 6 fingers. Yeah, you may still find a little bit of elements, but I bet you another year or two, it's going to be nearly impossible. Probably going to have some software that can detect if something's AI or not. It's going to be annoying too because you're going to look and it's going to be a world leader saying something outrageous, and you're not going to know if it's true or it's false, or a celebrity saying something and getting their reputation damaged, and they're going to have to come out and do a proof of life deal that they're not actually saying the bad stuff or whatever. Acting may be a dead craft, says Josh. Yeah, wait till the AI actors start taking over in Hollywood. And I guess Hollywood kind of knew, right? Like, I think a lot of the voice actors were fighting for their rights and all that. Remember the Hollywood strike about a year or so ago, because they could probably sense where the AI was going, in creating a lot of this, and like they can copy your voice, get all the little impurities and put that in. I heard a few of them that were like the A's broadcaster Jenny Kavanaugh, and she was just saying like outrageous stuff on the mic. It was pure comedy, but it sounded just like Jenny. How did I get the scoreboard like that? That's trade secret, double trouble. You got to follow if you want to know how the scoreboard is set up like this. Just believe everything you see says coffee time. Don't question it. Hey, what's up, Jason? Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I didn't know Kobe had a brother that was around these platforms. All right, double trouble. You followed. What I use is a extension in Open Broadcast software. It allows me to clip the scoreboard and move it around. If you're asking why it looks different because of the most feared event that we're playing. So all these most feared events, they look like Sunday Night Football or Thursday night and that type of thing. Recorded 3 seconds of saying numbers. Turned your head. It nails your voice, says Josh. Yeah, that's wild. I wonder if it's good enough to like, you know, if you call into your bank, my bank at least has been trying to press me to do voice verification, where it can record my voice and then recognize that it's me. I've never done it. But I wonder if like those AIs can record your voice and then fool that voice verification, because you're going to have to be careful answering your phone, because you could get a scammer trying to get your voice and then call into your bank. You're his twin brother. He's older by 1 hour. No way, Jason. Really? Yeah, I didn't know Kobe had a brother, let alone a twin. Showed your wife a video. She's like, OMG, that's you, no question. This guy's a blitz-heavy opponent, so we got to throw it out quick. Kind of miss him playing ranked and playing seasons, but seems like the candy is probably worth playing for. We get big rip for Alvin Kamara. If you're browsing the For You page, come on in. We'd like you guys to hang around. Please hit the follow button, see the lights, and extend the timer. Tomorrow, do 2 streams. Sunday I should be on for some NFL pregame. Just able to dump that thing off before you sack me. They increase the candy you get from the head-to-head event. That might be why all the sweaties seem like I'm matching up against them, Nitro. Let's see. Jason Hickman. Thanks for following, Jason. And we got into that slow turn back for the ball animation. Which didn't need that. This guy is flying in at me here. Oh, I like Funyuns. Yeah, definitely a Funyuns guy. Nitro Circus, my morning's going good. How's your day been? Do you have any fun weekend plans coming up, Nitro? Let me get a big run from Alvin there. Dodgers or Blue Jays? I think the Dodgers win it, unfortunately. Not like I'm really anti-Dodgers. I just think it'd be fun for Toronto to get it. But I picked the Dodgers all year, so I'll stick to my pick. What do you think, John? Jason says Dodgers all the way. Landon, thanks for following. Of course, Nitro. Yeah, thanks for being there. Girlfriend's birthday this weekend. You might go out and celebrate. I think you should. What are her favorite activities to do with you, as a couple? The ones that we can talk about on stream. Like, does she like to go to movies? Does she want to go out in nature? Do you guys play golf together? That type of thing. Blue Jays in 7 says Sean. That's what Coffee Time told me. I've had a couple Blue Jays in 7s here in the last, 10 minutes or so. Hopefully that's true. Rowan, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Rowan. Toronto is undefeated in the World Series. Could be a sign. That's true. They've never lost in the World Series. I'm trying to throw that quick, and I guess I need to keep the running back in the block. Let me see what we can get here. Hey, when I go to alter the play and I click on the wrong player. Right, keeping an extra blocker. Get a little bit there for Cooper Kupp. See, gonna get some drinks sometimes. Also like going to see horror movies. Is there any good horror movies out right now? Seems like prime time if you're a horror movie filmmaker to get those releases around Halloween time. And Arroyo somehow hangs on in tight coverage. Needed that and we got it. Sadly, no. Really wish there was something good. Yeah, it's a bummer when you go and look for something to watch. Like myself, I have a young family. The kids are 4, 6, and 9 years old. And you go and look for something to watch like with the family, and there's no good family films. So yeah, if you want like a good horror film and there's nothing there, it's annoying. Goat, thanks for following as well. Yeah, Logan, what you been doing, man? Logan's in the chat. All right, we get a touchdown to level up the game. Battle of the Birds, Seahawks and Ravens. Logan's been working. Question of the day, would you guys prefer to go to the ocean or go to a lake? See, a few good movies to watch. Josh says Weapons, The Long Man, Wolfman, Trap, and Heretic. Jason Hickman, thank you very much for the heart me, Jason. Puts you on the TikTok team. We need the heart me's. Logan would prefer going to the ocean. Me too. Let's see. Vikings probably regretting letting Sam Darnold walk now. Yeah. Did Wentz get benched last night? I didn't watch the game because I flipped over to Golden State and Denver. So I didn't watch the end. I had it on, but not paying close attention. Did Wentz get benched or was he injured at the end of that game? Because I saw the backup got some reps in. Pretty sure he did get benched. Yeah, Seattle's doing okay. I'm not convinced about the defense or anything, the way they've been kind of collapsing late, but it is what it is. Don't think they believe in McCarthy. You think they believe in McCarthy even if you don't. Yeah, I don't believe in McCarthy either. Oh, almost got the tip drill. Golden State won. Yes, they did. No, but he should have been benched, says him. Chargers unis were beautiful, says Mike. Yeah. How's everybody feel about the Charger uniforms from last night? I don't know how I felt about them. I don't think I paid really close attention to them. Yeah, this guy likes getting the mismatches with the pre-snap motions here. Absolutely love the old Charger uniforms for Josh. Backup came in with 2 minutes. Should have pulled Wentz earlier, says him. Full Navy is always best look for the Chargers, says Mike. How do you change the scoreboard? So the scoreboard is locked into this event that I'm playing. I'm playing the Most Feared event. As far as moving the scoreboard around, it's because I'm using Open Broadcast Software user. Light blues on the white are beautiful, says Josh. So, sounds like the Charger jerseys pretty well received. We got a new follower, and it's User19. Thanks, User. for lighting up my lights and adding time to our time bank. When you guys subscribe or send a gift, the timer goes up as well. Chargers can move back to San Diego. Yes. I still want to call them the San Diego Chargers. Really have to catch myself and not call them that. Try to get Sherman out on that route, but didn't work out. I'm sure there's a pre-snap adjustment I can make. Just not sure what it is. Hey, Donell, ¿cómo estás? And Newton is going to go scooting into the end zone. Not liking how my defense is going against these sweaty guys. Where are the casual players? The last few bits of the small chip bag, tip it up. Yep, sometimes I'll pour it into my hand too. But yeah, that's always delicious. The little broken chip pieces at the end. There's an episode of My Name is Earl where they were having a hard time finding anything to eat. Earl and his brother, I forgot his brother's name. I think Randy. It's been a while since I saw the episodes, but they were down to sharing chip dust on Earl's finger or something like that. Kind of puts me in mind of that. There's 2 New York teams in the top 3 market. They've been consistently awful since 2014. I don't know. That Rams-Bengals finish definitely didn't sit right with me years ago. I almost threw a pick 6. Probably should just pack it in here. You were playing squads the other day. You and your buddy paired up with 2 guys that were double stacked. Get out of bounds with a couple seconds, or 1 second, and see what we can get down the field. Do you guys think the NBA has a integrity problem right now? Fat Manning, the chips, and you're pretty lean. That one didn't quite work out. All right, I think we have the ball coming out next half. I got to get coffee time on the wall. Definitely appreciate coffee time sticking with me through all the years. They both had Raiders and most feared theme teams with 8 or 10 plus speed on both sides. Nitro, that's nuts. NBA since the 80s, there's been an integrity problem for Mike plays games. Texted you. She fat manned a bag of salt and vinegar. Sounds like she has a really good sense of humor, Josh. My family's good, yeah. Mi familia muy bien, Donell. ¿Y tú? Jason Hickman, thanks for the Go Popular. So, Kobe, you never told me you had a twin brother. Jason was in the chat hanging out with us. But maybe because Kobe shared the stream, his brother came through. That's huge. I'd love everybody on TikTok to share the stream and follow up if you guys haven't.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
So Kobe's got a twin. I'm the youngest of 7, but everybody's a half sibling to me. They're all full siblings with one another. Nitro Circus with a follow. Nitro, didn't you just follow? Are you on a backup account, Nitro? Thanks for following on multiple accounts if you did. It's like we're going to get a Chimera scamper to the end zone to level up the game. Yeah, hit the like button, you twerp, says Josh. I'll give you the like button tutorial. You just tap away. On the other account, right on Nitro. Cutie Pie, that's me, Daniel. That's what I answered to. How'd you know my nickname? Daniel and I are going to get along fine. About to do a Madden video on the channel. Any suggestions for a matchup? Who was a good NFL matchup back in 2011, guys? I don't remember. I feel like the Packers were good then, but I might be wrong. Prime Rogers versus somebody. Let's see, Daniel Swanson. Thanks for following, Daniel. Daniel's got the crown in his name. Daniel, who do you consider You're a king of sports. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? Daniel's a Steelers fan. Steelers playing some good football. There's a lot of teams in that 4 or 5 win category right now. I think we got a lot of teams that are at least masquerading as contenders at the moment. Patriots versus Steelers says King Frosty just came through. King Frosty, do you like getting the Frosties at Wendy's? Because I do. I tried to click on my defender and go and cover that route. I knew what he was going to do. I just couldn't get there fast enough. He's running that mountain mesh trail, and he's throwing to the receiver in motion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Can't wait for the Saints to tear half the roster's ACL this week, says Mike Plays Games. Yeah, I was trying to prepare for that route, and he just ran it up the middle. I was cooked. Birds fan, go Eagles, says Daniel. Frosty sounds so good right about now. I got 3 Frosties yesterday for the 3 kids, and sometimes they won't eat one, but all 3 of them ate theirs. So I didn't get the dad tax on the Frosty. They consumed them. But maybe today I'll have to run through Wendy's. Why would you make the lights flash? When you follow the lights flash, it's automated, Jimmy. If that's too much for your little mind to understand, Jimmy, you probably should keep scrolling to find some brain rot that's more your speed. Trisky Maneuver, welcome in. It is Richard Sherman. Yep, Sherman's in the game. And he's just hitting the check down now that I'm trying to cover that initial read for him. Oh, well, at least we're working on stuff here. You're going to take your fanhood aside. Marshall Falk, one of your favorite players ever. He changed NFL. Jimmy, you might be a man. It doesn't matter. You're not one of the great thinkers of your time, Jimmy. So what we're going to do is tell you to go ahead and warm up the bacon grease, and that your mom will be enjoying pouring it down my throat later. Maybe you can figure that one out here with your free time, Jimmy. Ah, bummer. Almost jumped that route. Thanks, Sim. What was my favorite Madden of all time? Probably like Madden... I don't know. Madden 95? Madden 96? Whenever the ambulance would come on the field when you hit somebody late. Love those Maddens back in that time era. So yeah, Trisky Maneuver. Thanks for following. Jimmy, you might be a man, but you'll be my son tonight, says Josh. Was a big fan of Madden 45. Yes, I'm ready for Madden 45 to match my age. We are multi-streaming, so I'm reading chat from the other platforms too. We're live on the Purple, Red, and TikTok streams. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm going to put the little rotator thing up there for the vertical viewers for a minute. Today's apparently my partner anniversary on that Purple platform. Apparently been partnered for 4 years. I didn't realize it was today. I would have probably tried to plan out some type of celebration stream. We can still do a celebration stream though. Let's see, the graphics were amazing. Came home from the war to play it, did Mike. Hey, thanks, Nitro. Been after it a while around these parts. Corvin, welcome in. How are you, Corvin? Called the wrong play. Called the wrong formation. Now I'm in a play I didn't really want to run. Let's see. See what we get. Get sacked is what we get. Yeah, this guy's defense is pretty nutty. So let's go to the fourth quarter and try to rally back. Madden 99 on N64. You could just bully everybody with Barry Sanders. Mike was born in 1908, he says. Astro Cuts. How's it going, Astro? It's around the time my paternal grandparents were born. I think they were born like in 04 and 06. But 1904, 1906. He was on me there with a shapeshifter, but we get the little bit of daylight. It's going to be a big game for Alvin. And I tried to spin in, but I must have leverage to the outside. We broke it the wrong way. It's going to try to get the double spin move there. And that was good run up the back for maybe a foot. So let's see. Question of the day. We haven't had a lot of answers on it yet, but would you guys prefer going to the ocean or going to the lake? It was Devontae Adams. I don't know if they're going to catch Devontae. Come on, Devontae. Hurry in there. All right. Pull down at the 2. You met AJ Barner the other day. Oh, how was Barner in person? Was he pretty nice? Yep, Sal. I'm playing with the Seahawks. Yes. Kamara's in. I was gonna wear a jersey today. It's underneath my hooded sweatshirt. That's why the question on the title says "Guess my favorite team," because I'm wearing a jersey of a non-favorite team. But I may save it for a different day because this is like a tank top jersey. And it was just too cold this morning, so right now I'm pretty comfortable with the hoodie on. But yeah, I'm a Seahawks fan. Oh, let's see. Josh has a good follow-up question to the question of the day. The ocean lake debate. Would you prefer to live at the ocean, or are you just going on vacation type of deal? Yeah, because with the oceans, right? If you live with oceanfront properties, occasionally there's erosion. I've seen some videos where these houses just fall off into the ocean type of deal. Probably not as much of a concern being lakeside, right? 7, welcome aboard. Killer, a full-time Gardner Minshew fan. Yes. Gardner's been known to send some trolls to warm up the bacon grease. I'll let you guys make of that what you will. Takes his hands off to Henry, and he's getting a huge run there. Yeah, let's try something different. What we've been trying hasn't been working. 2-minute warning. 21 all. Dude, who doesn't want Gardner Minshew on their squad? Good pulling, but the shapeshifter helps me out. Hey, Solo Phil, how's it going, buddy? Ocean has steadier climate. Lakes have nicer boat days, says Josh. And he gets to dump off to Henry, which is usually what he does when we try to cover that deeper route. Mikey just followed. How are you, Mikey? Love all the new followers. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys will follow DonyellFreak on all social media. I use the same name everywhere. So if you're a big Blue Sky guy or Instagram guy or whatever, yeah, please search me up there. Happy to follow everybody back on those networking sites. Thanks for the bonk from Solo Phil. Who doesn't like a little bonk in the morning? Got another open route. Tried to hit stick it, but kind of need a missed kick or something now. Lennon, I'm good, buddy. How are you doing? Ocean, let's see. So you went to Michigan Lake House for Christmas, and it's nothing less than brutal. You take Lake Erie over the ocean in July, says Josh. Yeah, there's a few mics. We got a mic in chat. We got a mic following. Mike's just a popular name. Be like Mike. The ocean is so overrated, says Solo Phil. I wonder if you're someone that grows up in a landlocked state, if you have a bias against going to the ocean. Because I love going to the ocean. I prefer to be on the beach there in Monterey probably to anything. San Diego's got great beaches too. Santa Cruz. Not that lakes aren't cool, but I think I would rather go to the ocean personally. That's why it's the question of the day, so we can debate it. Hey, thanks, Astro. Appreciate you. Matt, we need the block kick. Who's your best receiver, George Pickens or Mike Evans? Are we talking career or current day? Mike Evans is injured, so Pickens. 2K Demon, welcome aboard. Talking career, there's absolutely no doubt it's Mike Evans. 2K Demon, how is the state of NBA 2K in your opinion? Zach's in the house. What's up, Zach? Solo doesn't even go to lakes. Mike prefers the mountains. Josh loves the ocean. You know what you're getting. Lake is 3 to 5 months of the year. The ocean's consistent year round. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, Lake can be very hit and miss. Mountains might be good as a solo fill. I'm having a tough time. Boy, there are some sweaty players out here in this this Mosphere deal. Oh well. Iron sharpens iron or whatever they say. So Zach, what's up, buddy? How you been? What's new with Zach Attack? We're gonna get coffee time on the sub wall, and we'll get into another game. They're giving me so many of these jerseys. I don't care about these jerseys. I already got all the Seahawk ones. Let me see if I can find the Browns jerseys. Josh was the first one to chat today. Oh, there's not a Browns selection here. I don't know. I'll take these Jets away things, I guess. But yeah, once I got my favorite teams jerseys, I don't need 40 of these jersey pack things. That game mode is pretty easy. You went 12-0 in that mode. So they restarted it. I guess there's a higher amount of candy, And I was playing pretty well in ranked. I'm in Elite 1 or Elite 2 right now in rank, so I felt like I was playing pretty well, but this deal I keep matching up with like the sweatiest money spent type of lineups constantly. You know, maybe they're just grinders, but some of these guys look like credit card warriors that play the game for a living or something. Hey, Zach, who do you think wins the World Series? Getting dogged by the Moss card. Not sure how much time we got left here. 20 minutes, so we got time for at least one more full game. If we get a bunch of followers, that'll keep us going. Back soon, stay handsome. I appreciate it, Josh. Zach's liking the Dodgers to win it. Me too, unfortunately. Like my brain says Dodgers win. Wouldn't mind seeing the Jays get it done, though. Dodger team just insanely stacked both sides of the baseball. Seahawks next game is going to be against your Commanders, not Josh, Zach. Because we got the bye week this week. You can see Bobby Wagner again. Dodgers win too much, says Kenny. It's tough, man. They're a deep pocket team, and they're a good franchise as well. So I imagine they're going to contend for quite a while with that roster, barring significant injuries to knock them out of being the team to beat. Jason, no, you didn't even follow the stream, Jason. Ooh, Alvin almost slipped through the blocks there. All right, Seahawks and Cowboys, somewhat similar color scheme. Different shades, but silver and blue and all that. I got lit up on that hit stick. Wow. I was trying to go into a spin move. I just got Kamara wrecked. Mike says, I don't know. Freddie and Mookie heated up, but they were showing signs of regression early in the season. With the longer season being played now, I think it's just going to get worse. I have no doubt they'll go and acquire a Matt Olson or somebody when they need to, though. I think Shohei's still got a lot of prime years ahead. I think the pitching staff's really good for them. Will Smith's good. The guys that should be, relevant in 5 years. I feel like they still got a lot of those types. But yeah, Freddie probably is a guy that's a candidate for replacement in a season or two. Or a platoon type deal. How do you like the shape of the pay-to-win Madden and MLB these days? I mean, pay-to-win is what it's all about, unfortunately, in these games. Like, if you're willing to pay, you're going to get an advantage over everybody else. So you have to either pay with your time or you pay with your money to have a relevant team. I don't feel like you can't be competitive. I just haven't dedicated as much time to Madden this year as I usually do. I've been a little bit behind on it because I was enjoying MLB The Show for the first month and a half of Madden. Yeah, JSN's having a good run. But yeah, I think like 3 years from now, yeah, Freddie and Mookie are probably gone or role player type of deal. My internet's acting weird. I use my Stream Deck and it connects through the Wi-Fi and it keeps disconnecting. So I don't know if there's any issues. I don't think it's causing any issue on the stream, but it may do that like once a month type of thing. It's done it twice here in the last 20 minutes. So if suddenly I'm not talking to you guys anymore, the internet took the L. So listen, I think the Dodgers are going to win it, but I really don't like your display name. So come back on a display name that's it's not offensive to people. Anybody with a mental disability, you know, they're doing their best in life. They don't need to be made fun of. And sometimes you guys have stuff in your display name. I just won't bother reading it, but yeah, that's just offensive. I don't know how you got it through TikTok's filters, but yeah, I don't want you in the chat. If you can act right, then act right and be a better person. Matthew Ford, how are you, Matthew? JSN or Puka? I mean, I'm a JSN guy, but Nakua's really good too. Hoppy, welcome aboard. They're on the hook for bets till 32. I didn't realize he had that big of a contract. Yeah, that's probably not great. I wonder what position he ends up settling in over the length of the contract. He's been versatile. Maybe he just becomes like a super sub guy. It's not about being respectful. Your name's disrespectful. So stop showing up on burner accounts, dude. We don't need you in here. All right. Let's see. Hoppy, on to better chatters. Hoppy, tell us about yourself. Who do you root for as an NFL fan, Hoppy? Probably going to see it short a few years and move back to second. Yeah, I would think second, right? The shorter throw. You don't need to have quite as much athleticism there. Would be a good spot to settle in. And we'll take it away with Brooks on the high point. Hoppy's a Charger fan. Oh, you got to be happy with yesterday's result. Yeah, Chargers looking pretty solid this year. She's in love with a dumper. Cal Raleigh's wife, who are we talking about, Baby Drench? Freddie is less of a pill to swallow. He's locked till 28. Yeah, they could even, you know, they're so deep pocketed, they could even sweeten it for somebody to take on that contract if they want to have somebody else there full time. You know, attach a prospect or two or pay part of the salary or something. Still be like 38. Charger fan 2 for Fabian. Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. It'd be a first if they did, baby Fernicki. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. We'll just call you Baby F. Maybe they do. They've been solid for most of the year. I don't think they're an inevitable team though. I don't think anybody just looks completely unbeatable right now. Cowboys have played some good games, aren't they? Are the Cowboys like 3-1 or something right at the moment? They're probably a middle of the pack team. Maybe they get hot and get a playoff spot. I doubt they'll do much beyond that. I don't know why Cooper Kupp stopped running there. I guess he has the route where he can stop up if he wants to, the receiver read, but it seemed like a bad spot to stop. Mike is in the purple chat, Fabian. He says they're looking to trade for Max Crosby. If the Cowboys got Max Crosby on that defense, boy, that would help a lot. Especially if Crosby can turn in a good season for him. And I don't see why he couldn't still play at a high level. If only they had a 26-year-old generational edge. Yeah. Too bad they never had a guy like that. Or at least in recent years. Bill's trying to get him. No, I think the Cowboys are. That's how I read the chat message. I mean, everybody should be trying to get him, but how much do you want to pay for him? Do I think it? No, I don't think anything about it. We'll have to see. If the Raiders say they're moving him, Raiders are going to want as much compensation as you can get. An owner like Jerry Jones is the type of guy that might step up and trade for him. Oh, Mike's gonna go to the computer. Game's done downloading. Wow, that was pretty good stick work. I wish I could have took that to the end zone. Would have turned it into a TikTok for you guys.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
If you're watching on TikTok, by the way, please follow, share, and like. Everybody that follows extends the time bank, and we do a longer stream. The more likes, of course, the better. And we'd love you guys to share the stream. In the bottom right, there's a little arrow icon. And all those shares help tremendously drive us onto the For Your page. Sharing's free. Hey, Jared, thanks for following. We don't need him. We got one of the Bosa brothers. Yeah, the Bosa brothers are not guys I would feel comfortable rooting for personally. But hey, more power to you. They're always hurt, and they're pretty annoying. You got the lesser of the two Bosas with Joey. Joey's kind of at the point of being washed. That's why the Chargers moved on from him. So I wouldn't look at that and say, wow, my Bills are winning because we got old injured Joey Bosa now. That isn't to say he can get a sack or two, though, in a key spot. Raiders have basically told Crosby they have zero interest as Mike plays games. All right, we're up 2 touchdowns. Pete Carroll's back on my sideline. I got Pete back. Got rid of McDonald. I got tired of seeing McDonald on the sideline. Need the Carroll visuals there. Ooh, try to get over. Didn't work out for me.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
He's throwing around my user, but I'm just not getting the animation that we want.
A gain of 12 yards.
So, those of you that have been reading up on the situation, do you think Chauncey Billups is guilty? Or do you think it's too early to tell? Do you think Terry Rozier is guilty? I feel like they wouldn't have brought the charges against these guys if they didn't have a slam dunk case here. Grim Reaper, he's here just in time for Halloween. How's it going, Grim Reaper? Hunter Davis, welcome in as well, Hunter. Hunter, what's your profile picture? Is that the Oregon State Beaver? It looks like it to me. All guilty. It's a federal case, says Nick. How long do I think Mike McDaniels keeps his job? I'm surprised he still has his job. And that was a great throw. Feds don't charge unless they have them on Bookem. Yep, that's what I think too. Or have the book on them. I'm sorry, I misread that, Nick. So hey, nice to have a Oregon State Beavers fan in here. I have one guy that comes in a lot in the nights, and his son was playing for the Beavers last year. I'm not sure if he's still there. Mike says he wouldn't say any case is guaranteed from the purple chat. Let's see, the only Walter Jason. How's it going, Walter Jason? That was a heck of a hit stick.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, I think I am on defense in the second half, so getting another score here would be huge. What really hurt me with Jackson Dart going to the Giants because you're an Ole Miss fan as well for Hoppy. Yeah, Dart's he's kind of shutting me up here so far. I'm not a believer in Dart at the NFL level, but he's played okay. There was a lot of Seahawk fans that wanted us to draft him, and I was like, no, we don't need Dart. In the end, acquiring Sam Darnold was probably all right, but yeah, Dart would have been a good pickup. I didn't think the clock was going to run down as much as it did, so that was a big mistake from my side on the clock management there. And we got like one shot. Mike says an indictment doesn't really mean anything. You could indict literally anyone for anything. You aren't arguing against anyone. You have to convince the jury to continue prosecution without any sort of defense. Because Mike plays games. And DK tried to go up and get it, but didn't work out. All right, so not a bad end of the half scenario, but yeah. Should have ran a little bit better drive, clock management wise. Could be our last game. We're running low on time. My timer is just under 8 minutes. If you guys follow, share, like, subscribe, send a gift, etc. They're on TikTok. Those all drive up the timer. More chat activity is always good there too. Yeah, with Diddy, I thought we were going to see a lot longer sentence, but yep, only 3 of the charges were guilty. And then it sounds like he may get a pardon, which is kind of ridiculous to me, but yeah, I'm not in charge, so if Diddy's a free man next week, then at least he did some time thinking about the things that he did wrong. Like, both of them were bad, but I feel like he probably did a lot more than R. Kelly did. And R. Kelly was doing some really bad scumbag stuff. But what do I know? Aaron Hayes, welcome aboard. But yeah, I don't think R. Kelly's going to be seeing daylight anytime soon. Depends how the case goes in court. What district gets charged in. Yeah, all those things are factors for sure. And we do get the pass breakup. So it's 4th and 4. I assume my opponent goes for it here.
It's now 4th down.
And we knock down Hodge, but he hangs on. Already got sentenced. Yeah, exactly, Big Papa. I'm just comparing him to Diddy, and that I thought R. Kelly probably wouldn't do as much time as Diddy did. When all the Diddy stuff started, I thought Diddy was probably going away for life. Let's see. Why does QB1 sound like Robin Williams? I don't know. I don't really remember how Robin Williams sounded in interviews. R. Kelly got 31 years, says Big Papa. Yeah, the Rozier case is going to be interesting to see how it all goes. Did you see the compilation somebody put together of Rozier seemingly throwing a game or throwing on all the stats in the game? Really just confusingly bad, terrible looking turnovers, lack of effort going the other way. It was a Heat game against Cleveland. It was circulating on Reddit yesterday. Let's see. Big Papa Louis says he's hoping the Chiefs land who they're trying to land. Who are the Chiefs trying to land? Yeah, you could cherry pick enough. Although that was a really odd sequence that it was all kind of together in one game. They're saying it's going to be interesting that Rozier's going to have to make an argument in front of a jury that this is a bad player now. Let's see. Phillips from the Dolphins. Yeah, Dolphins should be looking to sell. Circumstantial evidence at best. You notice the NBA, we haven't heard as much news about Kawhi Leonard and Steve Ballmer. They still haven't made a decision on that, if they're going to do anything. I'm surprised that those, the team and the player are seemingly getting off scot-free at this moment. We got a chance to make the divisional round. Seahawks fan. I think divisional round is probably the ceiling. But yeah, I could see him getting through the wild card round, Chris. Hey, thanks so much, Shauno. Time has flown. I feel like it hasn't been that long. I didn't even realize it was going to be Celebration Day today, but here we are. I didn't plan anything out to celebrate on. King Shane, thanks for following, King. NBA had done internal excavation on Rozier months ago and found him innocent. Somebody was saying that the NBA was doing the Heat dirty because they were doing the investigation at the time that he was traded, and they didn't let the Heat know about that. Hey, Henny, how are you, buddy? Yeah, thanks for shouting out, Henny. Do you think we have like the top 3 defensive line in the league? Yeah, Seahawks defensive line is good. They're doing a great job of creating pressure with a 4-man front and just rotating players around, which has been impressive that they're not having to blitz a lot. League clearly doesn't care about wrongdoings as long as it doesn't hurt their image. I think the league is getting the image hurt, but it may just be more, the sports addicted fan that are realizing it, not so much the casual tune in to watch Steph versus LeBron type of fan that's staying up on these stories. Although this Billups story is a big story, right? Was all over the news, not just the sports news yesterday. Trying to get this guy off the field. Want to get the ball back. You guys going to play some co-op today? Is there anything new dropping in MLB The Show? Sean O'Henny? Steph had 42 yesterday. Yep, I watched every point of it. It was a great game for Steph. He's got an open route there for that Hodge card. The FBI investigation being called. Nothing but net went so hard. Can't lie though. Yes, they had some pretty good pawns. Use Jalen Monroe. Toe-Man, follow the stream. Toe-Man, send me a universe. You like it when we start giving each other directions? Let's see. Don, the greatest thing ever has happened to your scramble partners off work. You know what that means. Golf time, right, Cam? Son has baseball training, and you're going to watch the fall ball championship. Could be playing, depends on the how the night goes for Henny. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you guys were jumping on right now for a session. Thought like maybe it was a early Friday off work type of deal. Use Gardner Minshew. 18 holes incoming for Cam. Took my advice. Club change was a nice touch. You're ready. You're going to be locked in today, bud. All right. Run out of calls to action. We're running out of time. We're under 2 minutes, TikTok. You guys follow up. The timer goes up. Make me play another game after this one. Our balls are in your court, TikTok viewers. Wish you were off work. Work Fridays alone. So Friday sounds like a super busy day for you then. Chance, little guy. How's it going, Chance? I was trying to use her back to where I think he was throwing that one, but glad I got batted at the line anyways. Found out you can actually absolutely strip your 4 hybrid. Watch out, you get out there and not hit anything. You're going to hit them all pure today, Cam. Today's the day. He hasn't scrambled much. I'm going to use Shapeshifter as my user here. And he's got that back route. Dang it. Boy, Devontae Adams isn't going to go down. Derwin James is believed to have suffered a low ankle sprain. He's undergoing an MRI today, says Mike Plays Games. Let's look into the bleed clock. I'll probably start taking timeouts here after this play. Give myself time to go the other way if he does convert. I think he didn't want to run that in there, but I'm not sure if that was the right move. Looked like he just kind of hesitated and went to the side. He sticks to the run, and again, kind of goes to the side. That time, I thought he definitely had a wide open path. And I thought we had the pass breakup, but hang on. He does score there. Hey, Troll, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, Troll? I'm assuming this guy wants to go for 2 and take the lead. I'm not trying to, but yeah, I've definitely settled into being kind of mid-morning where I'd like to be on early morning. Sleep schedule's been messed up. Gonna have to do one of those nights where I just stay up all night and go back to the nighttime someday troll. Although it's been kind of nice to be on a little bit more of a normal life cycle, so to speak. We get the pass breakup. I don't know. I didn't like how he managed his time and everything down there. But easy for me to second guess when I get the stop. We will go with the hands team as he's looking for the onside recovery. He has all 3 timeouts. But yeah, Troll, how you been? Good to have you in the stream, as always. Tomorrow, I plan to stream Madden. In addition to Madden, we will stream live college football. We've got Utah State versus New Mexico. So it's going to be Lobos versus Aggies. And that'll definitely be on the red platform. Might send it to the purple platform as well. But I tend to not be on camera talking much because I think a lot of people like to stream those games directly to their TV. So I don't like to ignore the purple viewers. I hope everybody comes in and chats with me. Those games usually go pretty well, those Mountain West games. Been watching a ton of sports. It's a great time for sports fans right now, right? Got the World Series, NHL's back, NBA's back, football's in full swing, college sports is starting to go. We got a little bit of everything for the next week or two. Of course, baseball will get wrapped up, but yeah, great time for sport watching. What have you been watching a lot of, Troll? And our timer's gone. I don't know if we should play one for the road or just call it a day here. Let's see, TikTok, we're on 47 followers. We get to 50 followers, I'll play another game. We gotta do it before this game ends. I saw him crash down, but we'll get the first down and then we can go victory formation. We'll be watching the World Series, that's for sure, says Troll. Alright, Guy has followed. Thanks, Guy. Mike wants one for the road. Mike's a subscriber, so that definitely holds some weight around here. 2 more followers, TikTok. 2 more and I'll do another game. October always the best month for sports. Suddenly his internet's acting up. I hope it's his internet, not mine. Oh, cool. Thanks, Mike. I'll definitely check it out here. Thought of college football and NFL. Okay, he threw the computer, the computer and the PlayStation out the window. So, right on. Let's play one more. But then I'm definitely jumping off. I have a game controller I need to make a video for. GameSir's really good about sending me game controllers. I just don't play on Xbox, so I don't get to take advantage of these things. But I got the GameSir, what is this one? The G7 Pro. I need to cut a video for those guys. Been using them as my... Some of the GameSirs will work with the Nintendo Switch, so I've been using them on my Switch, and I've been using them on my PC, but I have more than I actually need now. Kind of a breakdown. Few plays from Kubiak's scheme from a week or so ago. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I definitely would like to see that. All right, last game of the day. We're playing Motor City. This guy's got Crosby and he's got Moss. Seen way too many of these types of lineups here. Apparently the Lobos are wearing the old school unis tomorrow, says Matt Ryan Yells in the CSN server. This guy may have been looking for the scum kick, but worked out for us. So that'll be a nice visual if they're in the throwbacks, the retros. Don't really know exactly what all uniforms they have. Wanted to hit Panera. This guy's got the crazy blitz action coming after us here. Hey Tucker, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Tucker. Close to 50. I think we need one more to follow now. He was trying to get that route. He was lurking for it. Just a game just followed. Thanks, Just a Game. Now we're over 50 on this session. But his defenders are fast. Thankfully, we got the broken tackle and we'll get the first down. Able to follow the blocks. Almost got 10. Don't like those most of your uniforms, but it is what it is. I want to get the Kurtz card from MLB The Show's Extreme program, but I'm just gonna have to grind the game. Probably more springtime than this time of the year. But who knows? Maybe someday I'll be bored and get some progress on that. And he takes it away with a shapeshifter. Dang it! Thought I could fit that in over the top. Should have just ate the ball. Looks like it's gonna go the other way. Yeah, we chased him down. Alright, not great. It was all going well up until that. Bad decision. He's got Rich Gannon at quarterback. And he's just in over the top with Adams. That was not cool. Really clean pocket, and he threw it right past Sherm. I don't have a better defender than Sherm on my defense currently. Could be in trouble. Let's see, I'm curious what these Lobo throwbacks look like. This guy is scum kicking, so we got that to deal with too. Yeah, this guy's sweaty. I'm running into a ton of the sweaties in this most weird thing. Yeah, where are the O2 Buccaneers when I need them? Let's see. CNS Cole, welcome aboard. Yeah, his defense is just line it up, and they're so fast. They're flying after you here. Kind of like locked into everything I'm trying to do. And he's got that one with a good user. So yeah, Troll, this may be a short one for the road. We'll try playing some defense here for a minute, but yeah, this may be the old mismatch. Why are they showing Tyler Warren? We just threw a pick at Warren, but yeah, Warren didn't have the reception there. Turned into the defender, did Warren. Yeah, this guy's team is too stacked. Aaron, welcome in. Let me play a different one for the road for you. Yeah, what a play by Warren to get picked off. Yeah, I haven't had those good runs like M was having. I've played too many of these teams. Maybe M's team is stacked like that, or M's just a better player. But M said he went like 12-0 in this thing. I don't know how. Yeah, one for the ages. It's not like my team's bad. I may not have the highest rated team in Mutt, but that was quite a mismatch. Let alone the user skill mismatch that may have been a factor, but yeah, the teams were not very level. All right, let's try it one more time. King of the Undercity, head-to-head, and we're definitely out of here after this one, even if it's another, Road of Despair game. Aaron, you got the hang loose sign. Who's your favorite athlete of all time, Aaron? Eagles all the way. Thanks for following, Eagles. So we'll have to get a World Series game in on Underdog for you guys. I don't know what else is interesting today in the sports world as far as matchups. I'll have a Warrior play. Warriors versus Thiago Splitters, Portland Trailblazers. I wonder if Splitter thought 4 days ago or 2 days ago that he'd be the head coach. That interim tag is going to last a while. I hope we win 52-0. Here we go. Mike's being my hype man. And again, if you haven't joined Underdog, please use my code DYF. They got a great promo. 5 gets you 100 in bonus funds. So join up. DYF. I won't say too much. We don't want to anger the powers that are listening around here. It's supposed to be a limited time. It used to be 5 for 50. So we'll see if they stay with that one long term. And Devontae can't hang on. Refreshing that this guy was actually in zone coverage and not sending the entire house to come get me. So Eagles all the way. We know he's an Eagles fan. I don't know who his profile picture is, though. Billups and Puffer cellmates now. Yes. The Gel Blazers nickname is back. This time it's for real. JD, welcome into the stream. I'll blame Jody Allen for everything that happened there in Portland. They don't like Jody very much. She also owns the Seahawks, for those that don't know. Although I think the Blazers are in the process of being sold currently. She's hanging on to the Seahawks, though. Good usering. I'm glad he didn't pick that one. I thought he was off and running on that circle route. So I tried to let it rip on the trail receiver, and it was almost RIP to the possession. Oh, right on, buddy. What do you use to do your edits with? How was that throw that terrible? Arroyo looked wide open to me. Well, let's get stubborn and go for it again. Don't really want to net 27 yards on a punt if I don't down it at the 1. You don't really edit, so what do you mean? Oh, you said you finished filming, excuse me. I read filming as editing. I'm sorry. So you just filmed it. That's all you did. Yeah, you got to get into editing, bud. If you're serious about growing your platform there. The old days of just uploading a clip and hoping it would blow off or blow up are pretty much long gone. Sometimes I would just drop a highlight in, no edit, no anything, and I might pull a couple 100,000 views. Just too much competition these days, I think, on the sports upload world, sports video game upload world, and just real life sports too. Right, Cooper Cup's got it. So listen, you say you don't have time to edit, but you don't have time to not edit. If you're seriously trying to grow your platform, I'm assuming you just have a few subs and you want it to blow up, but it's a skill you're going to have to get good at if you want to, get viewers and get people to watch. Not trying to dump on you. Yeah, 39 subs. There you go. So you got to get 50, right, to be able to live stream, I believe, over there. So you might be able to network and get people to, sub for sub and that type of stuff, but that's not really going to build a community for you. But sometimes you just got to get to that first little goal and then move forward from there. Good usering. Thankfully, we will get the first down. Cooper Cup. Close, but not in. Look into getting a tripod for your iPad that you film on. Yeah. That would be some nice equipment for you for sure. Let's see. We got Blake coming through. Blake, thanks for following. Who's your favorite athlete of all time, Blake? And Marshawn in on the goal line will get us the touchdown. I've never used a tripod for a tablet, but I'm sure they just work the same way. Decorian Moore. Good call, Blake. All right, Sanders will kick it away. Everybody scrolling, come on in. We are here streaming. Usually got daily uploads and stream most days. Carver James, our latest follower. Welcome aboard, Carver. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? Skill issues. I got some skill issues. Welcome in, skill issues. Skill issues. What's your favorite sports movie? I don't know. Try to ask you guys a different question every time somebody new follows, just to get them going in chat. JSN, great answer. Andy's having a great season. He had a great season last year. Now he looks even better. Football edits. What software do you use to do your edits with? I was just talking to the buddy about editing a couple minutes ago. That's the end of the first quarter. We're playing the most feared, whatever it's called, King of the Undercity thing. CapCut for football edits. I use CapCut as well. I wouldn't mind learning like DaVinci or something later on, but CapCut's pretty user friendly. Oh, Nats fan's in the house. How are you, Nats fan? Yeah, it's definitely good software, right? Now, do you do your edits on your phone or do you edit on a computer? Because I've been mostly on the PC. I struggle doing all that stuff on the phone. Totally not Riri. Riri, welcome in. Thanks for following. Lunchtime, Nats fan? I'm assuming. Maybe got a little break and got to check out some streams. Oh, okay. So we do it kind of the same way. I'm just learning to do keyframes and some of that stuff a bit better recently on CapCut. Boy, I thought I had the interception. It's one of those deals like the more I learn, the more I realize I have a lot to learn with editing. Hey, that's a good way to look at it, buddy. Just, yeah, go as time permits with the growth. It's usually best to start with content creation as a hobby and see where it goes. Oh, you're watching WoW work and it's a slow day. Nice. Took you a long time, learned a lot of stuff on CapCut. Yeah, it's almost overwhelming at first, like all the different options and settings in there. I'm playing your family team. The Bills? LeClaire and Samuel Fogo at practice this week. Only bad thing, no JD5. Yeah, I tried to hit stick, but he's got some good spin moves. I mean, it seems like it changes all the time as to the recommendations on how often to upload. I usually will check with like Google Gemini or Chat GPT and let them go and source the latest stuff. I try to upload once or twice a day. Depends how many clips I have to go through. If I'm streaming a lot, then I have more, content to go back through and pull from. If it's a week where, I only got in 15, 20 hours streaming, then I don't have quite as many highlights. Jasmine Ortiz, welcome in, Jasmine. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? Yeah, use a timeout. Try to save some time for my offense. If you post too much, though, my understanding is if you post too much, most of the platforms think that you're just like a content farm, and then it flags your account, and you get fewer viewers that way. Start getting restricted because it's just too much stuff getting hammered into the timelines. That was a great route. Little double move, and he's able to get the conversion. You know what? You're like the third person to say Jason 7. I hope you guys are right, but I think the Dodgers win it. My prediction's Dodgers in 5. Be happy to be wrong. Not even a Dodger hater. Just, gets redundant seeing the same teams win stuff over and over again, too. Blue Jays struggle to get past the Mariners. Nats fan. They looked great against the Yankees once they got going. You're eating a waffle. Want me to mail you one? Yes. Are you going to send some maple syrup? I've heard deleting and posting again is really bad to do for your algorithm. Palma. As far as TikTok's concerned, the recommendation is never to delete. It's only to private things. Davis with a clutch play on the goal line. Fortunately, we're down at the 1, but we'll take it. Wish he wouldn't have given himself up there. Mike's not even a Dodger hater. He's just a hater. Hey, I'm glad that it worked out for you, but that's still against recommendations. Let's see, Halma. You've got 1,077 followers. I have 40,000. You can believe whoever you want in the stream, but I've had 40 times the amount of folks follow here. So take Halma with a grain of salt, especially considering they're not a follower. I'm getting stranger danger feeling off of them. Wow. Almost threw that into Bobby Wagner's hands. The Cup will get a big play. Sure, yeah, you should be interacting with any comments you get. Donnie's the man. I have my moments. And Cooper Kupp is getting a lot of open looks in this game. Take a timeout there. Time to speed it up. So those of you that are celebrating Halloween, what are you going to dress as? I'm going to dress as a milk carton. I'm going trick-or-treating at 45. Imagine we go 12-5. I do like to imagine that. Don't know if it's realistic, but I like imagining it. Oh, it took me too long to get that throw away. It sailed on me. Dang it, Warren was open for a minute, but I wanted to get the feet set. Tooch, thanks for following Tooch. Tooch, is that your cat? It's a cool-looking cat. You're dressing as NFL, that's scary, says Nats fan. He meant NFL referee. That is scary. And we'll get the swat on the attempted throw. I'm good. What's up, Desert Rat? Good to see you in the chat today. You streaming the college football tomorrow, Des? And we'll go right Lamar Jackson out of bounds. 3rd and 1. I'm good. How's it going, Daddy-O? What's new with you, friend? Like I haven't seen that name in chat for a minute. He does get the first down. See, Nats fan, his best costume all time was being Matt Hardy, and his friend was Jeff Hardy. Did we get the feet down? Yes. Perfect timing user pick. That is a cool combo. Struggling on MLB The Show, decided to take a break. Dude, you're still playing MLB. It's almost November. You deserve a break. And DK down to the 7. I have no timeouts. Bummer. Oh, did we not catch that? I thought he caught that one. I'm going to take a clip and see what happened there. I guess that popped out of DK's hands, but I thought he turned around, caught it, and then it was contact down to the turf. I try him the lateral here because we got no time left. Yeah, I thought he had it, and I thought the clock was going to run out on me. I was surprised that I was set back there. Weird. So I took a clip. I'll have to go see the tape. All right, we're up a touchdown at the half. Last game of the day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get you ready for college football. Then I'll do that stream, and then Sunday morning should be on as well. Definitely intending to try to get on earlier, but the snooze button's getting me a little too much. I don't want to blast the alarm and wake up everybody in the house. I got to figure something out where not snoozing as much as I've been doing. Let's see, per fantasy football, Dennis has surrendered 438 yards in coverage, worst number in the league by a comfortable margin, giving up more yards in coverage than any defensive back in the league, and over 100 more than the next closest linebacker. He's your second linebacker, by the way. I don't know how to pronounce that first name, so that's why I just went with Dennis. Yeah, he'll throw it away. Drive all the way to my house to drop ice water on me. Ice water challenge with Desert Rat. Des, I'd be thrilled if you showed up. Yeah, that's a bad stat to be so dominant in. Hey, you're one of the league leaders in a terrible stat, buddy. Sir Vocia, Dennis of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's also missed 9 tackles in coverage, tied for the most of any player in the league. That's tough. Matt has returned. Matt, are you at work today, or are you just relaxing today? Love when you guys get to spend some of the work day hanging out. Although I should be on while you're starting the day, not when you're at work. Got the day off because of the weather. Oh, perfect. Matt was super close to a huge win yesterday. He shared with us in Discord. I can't say too much about the subject because where we're streaming right now, but hopefully the next one comes through. Rained this morning, so the job is canceled. And we got Witherspoon underneath with the pick. No, you're okay. Yeah, no. Listen, use whatever you got a good deal on. But, yeah, there's a dedicated channel for it. So, I probably have too many channels. I probably need to go and trim out some of the channels out of the server. Maybe overwhelming for folks coming in and using it. Yeah, it's another time that Warren's open, but I can't put it on him. The Patriots are a great team, says Nats fan. Yeah, they're playing some good football, for sure. You know what I would recommend, although I don't play on multiple, I just play on the one. But if I was a serious player, I would take advantage of all the gimmies and bonuses and stuff as they roll out. And I would avoid just playing straight, if that makes sense. Because that's what I used to do when I was playing cards, when we had, well, I didn't even want to say the names, but we had like Full Tilt and all those places, when there was the big card playing boom in the early 2000s. Because you could almost always get some type of loyalty program bonus to stack with your normal gameplay. I think that's sort of where we're at, golden age of daily fantasy sport right now. And we'll see if it lasts, you know. Everything was good on the card sites, and then suddenly it was closed up and removed, kind of out of nowhere. So had to start doing something else to make money. Drake May, Jaden, Caleb, Bo, JJ at the moment for the year's drafts as Nats fan. Like on a redraft, or maybe I'm misunderstanding what you mean. Yeah, I'm not a believer in JJ McCarthy. Wasn't a believer before he got hurt, and not rooting against him to prove any points, but I'm not sure how well he's going to work out for the Vikings. Yeah, tough not to take May, although Daniels has been really good too. And then we'll see how Caleb Williams goes. I wouldn't write off anybody yet, considering how young all those guys are. Okay, so 2-score advantage. Move sides for the purple packs. Is there packs today? I didn't see anything about Open Directory, but I didn't check yet. Oh, nice. A lot of times I start before the packs start, so then I'm unaware of it. I would have put it in my title. It should show it accumulating there in chat for you. Always brings in more lurkers when we get the packs. And a lot of times you get new followers too. Oh, good. Right on that. Try to make sure we get a long session tomorrow too for anybody that hasn't finished off their drops. I noticed with Madden they usually give you like 5 packs throughout the weekend, where MLB The Show every day it resets and it's a new section of packs. I wish Madden would give us new packs every single day, because that really drives a lot of the traffic there initially. But there should be a good chunk around tomorrow, you know, on the weekend too. Angel, welcome in. Thanks for following, Angel. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? Most impressive part is Daniel has missed 4 games. And we got the pick with McCollum. That McCollum from the MCS drop has been so nice for me. He's missed 4 games, saw a 61 completion percentage and 1,500 passing yards. I think he's going to call it a game there. Let me see what packs we have. And since Madden has drops, we'll try to raid into the Madden community. Although my guy Shauno was on, so I hope you guys check out Shauno. But Shauno's playing NHL. So if anybody's lurking, I don't want to cut off their progress. Let me see. All right, let me try to find somebody either that I know or like a smaller streamer that will appreciate the raid. Oh, Lady Rage is on. There we go. There's a good one to raid. All right, so we'll take you to Lady Rage this morning. You did 45 hours this week at work. Probably would have hit 56. Hope they're paying you all the overtime and everything you deserve bonus-wise for being awesome for them, Matt. Washington has KC. Not optimistic. I hope you guys take out all your aggression on KC and just relax the next week. No particular reason, but yeah, just chill out the next week. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for everybody for your guys' support. Can't believe we've been partnered for 4 years, and I should have known it was rolling around and done a celebration stream. Maybe we can celebrate and do some silly stuff on the weekend for better content. Oh, let me see if there's any packs here to open real fast. Looks like there is one. Right before the raid sends, we'll do the pack rip. DonyellFreak on all socials. Tomorrow afternoon, we got the live college football, so please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not a YouTube sub. Be hanging out there. Oh, I got a couple packs. All right, let me try to open these quickly before we raid Lady Rage. C-Dog, welcome in. Let's go Boomer Bust. Packs are always slow with the animations. Hopefully I open them before it sends the raid on its own. We're booming. We got Mad Buki there. All right, let me go to the next one. Yeah, this is going to be... Oh my god, these uniform things. Yeah, let me just get it out of the way. Alright, sending the raid in 7, 6, 5. Twitch is getting me out of here. I'm doing the 84. I don't know if you guys will see it. Well, we're going. Right. TikTok and YouTube gets to see it. Dude, I already got all the Seahawk ones. I don't know what to do with them. Alec Pierce, not much of a boom. C-Dog, no self-promoting, buddy. All right, we'll see you next time. Tanner, thanks for following.